welcome back to Cobra Park Farm. The rain has stopped, although the wet crop icon's on. The crops are wet, but the soil is dry enough to drill the sugar beet. So we shall drill the sugar beet today. Tomorrow we shall do the potatoes. In game tomorrow, of course. We probably won't be working on Cobra Park Farm tomorrow, as in tomorrow, but row too wide there, I think. It does rock on pretty quickly. As you can see, we've left a gap between the two crops, so we can't be crushing the sugar beet when we start harvesting. This little machine works pretty well. Not got overly long rows, but we've left the seed trailer back at the farm. We'll have a closer look at this drill once we get set into here and see what is actually working on it and what isn't. So as you can see, these wheels go round, the cogs go round. The cogs out of the things don't, but yeah, the wheel and the belt, once it's level, they go round, they see it, and the cogs actually go round as well inside the tanks there, bringing the seed out. So not only a let's play, but also a bit of a mod first look. This is a vintage sewing machine, is what it's listed as. I found it on modub.us, and although not a massive thing, it's better with the 60s series that we are doing. And he's drilling our sugar beet. And drilling it pretty well and pretty quickly. It's not, as I say, not the widest of machines, but it does do a great job. Just tilt a bit on the tractor. It'd probably work better on a different tractor, but I've left it as it is. We're into mid-spring. The crops still haven't appeared through the ground yet, but the temperatures are high enough to germinate, so hopefully it will all germinate nicely and have a great crop. Want to expand. Probably won't be getting any tractors going into 1970. We will be buying some more land. Getting more crops and more crops, so then for 1971 we should be able to get more tractors, or a new tractor. We're not going to be buying lots of new stuff each year. We'll buy a little bit at a time. It would be nice if a nice little 1970s David Brown came out in the mod list. It's not holding any hopes out for that. The modders don't seem to be able to do a David Brown mod. Everybody would sooner copy what other people have done and make the same tractors slightly different, which is a waste of time, because once you've got one, and you don't need to get another one. It's like the Massey Ferguson 7700 series and the 8700 series. There are several modded tractors out there. As you've already got them, you don't tend to get other people's mods, so it's a bit of a waste of time doing the same mod as somebody else has. So it would be great if we had someone doing Massey Ferguson 35s, David Browns, from sort of like 1960 all the way through to 1979, 1980, when they got took over by Case and disappeared from the David Brown name. It'd be good to have, we've got the 135 here, it'd be nice if the 165 or 178 or something came out as well. And, yeah, there's several tractors that could be made that haven't been made, and it's like Peter J's 590 Massey Ferguson. It was redone for the DLC, whereas, yeah, okay, there's a 590 already out. Why not put in something different, like a 7610 or something that's, then I suppose we've got to have something which is licensed to the game for a DLC, so I'd imagine he had to do the Massey Ferguson. Then why not put a 165 in there instead of the 590, which is already in. Not only go at anybody, it does give people the option of choosing which of the mods they want. But, anyway, this sugar beet is going in nicely. Could have really gone the other way round, but go this way. So that's where we were starting off, and it does give the four-wheel drive 135 a job to do now, so we'll put either the 5000 or the John Deere onto the potato planter. This tractor will go back onto the fertiliser spreader, because the next job after the potatoes are all planted will be fertilising. We won't show every field being fertilised, but we will show you a bit of fertilising for one day. And if we haven't got any work to do one day, we will purchase ourselves an axe and go chop a tree down. And get some wood to sell. The 135 doing a good job on the vintage planter. It didn't have a name on the planter, but I wonder if it has actually got one there. I can see a little plate on the side of the planter, whether it's probably, it is a warning sign, so yeah, it's a danger warning sign on there. But yeah, it's a lovely little planter. This does its job. It's got a belt going from the drive wheels up to there to work the rotors to get the stuff in, so yeah, we are getting on pretty well. We've almost got the sugar beet finished drilling, so although this has been recorded on Thursday night, that's because I'm going to take my mum shopping on Friday morning, so we haven't got time to do a video. And so it is being set onto the list to auto upload at the time it's needed to. Bounce a little, this thing. It's probably do with just going a little bit slower with it, make it sit better. Let's have a look, see if the four-wheel drive is working on this one. So if it was tough going, we could put it in four-wheel drive, but at the moment it doesn't need to be. It's not struggling at all with this. If it was struggling, then we'd drop it in four-wheel drive and get on a bit easier. Getting nicely through this field. We may have to go fill up again yet. But, you see everything working as you are looking behind you. Bit of an auto save kicking in. Round we shall go. Start. Everything working nicely to drill the sugar beet. Just got, oh, it's a serial number. It's a lizard. The planter is a lizard planter, vintage lizard. Just seen the nameplate there on the A-frame. So yeah, she's a lizard. About halfway through the sugar beet now. We started it last night in the live stream, if you remember. We started doing the planting of the sugar beet. We've got the headland done. But, it's working pretty well, even though it bounces. Probably just needs a different tractor on it to stop it bouncing. But, we will now pop up, fill ourselves up with sugar beet, turn it off there. And you see we've got about a tractor's width all the way down. That is not drilled or planted or anything. It's just to have a little break between the two crops. Trees all now looking lush and green in the area. The edges have all gone green. Pale green, early spring leaves. So we will back ourselves into the shed, fill up with sugar beet seed again. There we go. Down the field. It's not too much of a hassle when you've got just a small bit of land to do, going up to the yard, saving hours on the other tractor as well. Down here again, and this time we shall finish off. Out of it. We should just continue drilling the sugar beet. A lovely job at the moment, this drill. It will last until we get something more akin to the 70s, which we are working our way into. We've got the 60s stuck just as we are exiting the 60s. Oh, I see. We went down there. Rookie mistake, didn't turn the planter on. There we go. Back to the end again. Down the same wheel marks to get the seed in the ground this time. Yeah, with all the rant over, we are concentrating back on the map. Quite enjoying Coldborough Park Farm, not been on it since Farming Simulator 2015. I'd had it downloaded, but never really bothered with it until now, and I thought, well, we want something for a 60s map that's not so much of a challenge as Valley View was. Too far. There we go. Yeah, it's got some hills, so it's got a little bit of a challenge to it. It's not as much of a challenge as Valley View, where a lot of the time we couldn't get the tractors and trailers up the farm. One thing also, I'm hoping when Farming Simulator 19 comes out, I'm hoping that the bale sell point isn't always dependent upon having it in the farm. It's not that realistic to load your bales up and take them to your own farm to sell them. In this series, because we're not having pigs, the yard where the pig yard is going to be our bale sell point. So any surplus bales will go there. I think there's a bale sell point up at the pig yard. The way we did it as well on Oakfield, putting the wooden fences in around the bale sell point, as if someone had bought a bit of land to purchase bales and distribute them to animal breeders, horse breeders, cow breeders, pig farms and things. They would distribute them after they bought them off you. Coming down some Garing rows here, so not too long before we have finished drilling our sugar beet for 1969. Go again. Just a few breeds left to do. And the sugar beet drill can be put away. Works a little bit better than I thought it would, so that's why we only left a small plot for the sugar beet at the moment. But we are okay with small plots of sugar beet. We've only got a small sugar beet harvester as well. We may well buy a more conventional plough as well for ploughing the fields now. We haven't got to do every field again. Almost finished with the sugar beet drilling. list of jobs we've had to do ever, but the next time you see us we will be planting the potatoes off screen as we work our way up to doing the potatoes. We may well get the contracting lorry out to take away our cereals that we've got stored up. If the money's gone up a good bit when you join us back, then that is the reason for that. And that is the sugar beet in the ground. We shall now take the tractor to the yard, at which point we shall leave the video for today. We'll go and drop the sugar beet drill off and probably even put the potato planter on the John Deere before we finish. That is all the work for today done. So, nice little shed that, just put back in the cart under if it's got some sugar beet or it's got some wheat or barley in overnight. That shed, I think, is definitely one you cannot use. Yes, that's the one you can't use. Can you use those? Yes, you can use those. So actually then, you can put the sugar beet drill in the little shed here. There we go. Take the 135 and put it away. Potato planter will also go in there once we finish using it. 135 can park up there. And the John Deere can go onto the potato harvester planter. There's the potato over there, and we've also got an elevator in the shed to collect them, hoping that it works. We've had problems with it in the past, but wanted to try it again, give it one more chance. Swing around and in. Now we shall go. That is now ready. I should just park this up nose first into the shed, thinking that you'll get the whole tractor in. So thank you for watching. Please give it a like, give it a share. As I said many times before, not only helps my channel to grow, but helps the underappreciated mod makers a chance to get their mods seen. If you are new to Summer Farm Estates, please subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to see more of what we do, hit the bell notification icon. It will tell you when these videos are uploaded, when we do our live streams, when we do our role play. Until next time, once again, thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.